The best mini PCs for gaming can offer similar levels of performance to a desktop PC without taking up all the real estate. If you're strapped for space, a mini PC is a great alternative to a full-size gaming tower, because despite that compact size, they can still pack some serious hardware. Admittedly, most hardcore PC gamers will opt for a full-size tower, but there is now a real following for compact and efficient mini gaming PCs. And where does one go to find the best gaming mini PCs available? Well, that's what this video is all about. Whether you're on a tight budget or whether you simply want to run the latest AAA titles, we have got something for everyone. In this review, we present the best gaming mini PCs into 2025. At Techie Tech News, we evaluate products for you, so you don't have to. Links to these products are listed in the description below, and please hit subscribe for more review videos. Gaming Mini PC number 5, Ace Magician AM06 Pro. You know, we get it, mini PCs, they can be quite expensive, but if you're looking to save a few bucks, the Ace Magician Mini PC might be right up your alley. Now, it doesn't have a dedicated graphics card and it probably won't run AAA games super well, but if you want something that will play the odd indie game and you're okay with adjusting settings to turn some of those higher end settings down when you're in graphically intense games, you could do a lot worse, especially considering the price of this unit. It's incredibly compact, but it still packs the latest connectivity technology like Wi-Fi 6 and Bluetooth 5.2. It's an ideal investment if you enjoy playing casual games like Rogue Trader, but it is still capable enough for more demanding games like Rust and GTA 5. Now, the hardware specs are as follows. It has an AMD Ryzen 7 5800U CPU, a Radeon RX Vega 8 integrated GPU, 16GB of DDR4 RAM, and 512GB of M.2 SSD storage. Now, it comes with Windows 11 Home, and based on these specs, you could expect to play within the 1080p at 60Hz to about 144Hz resolution space. The I/O specs include a front plate consisting of two USB 3.0 ports, a 3.5mm audio jack, and a USB-C port. As for the rear plate, it consists of two USB 2.0 ports, an HDMI port, a display port, and a 2.5 gig with a separate 1 gig RJ45 LAN port. The Ace Magician AM06 Pro is a compact package despite its specs. Now, you can opt for more RAM or storage on its sales page, but the performance for the dollar that you get with this is undeniable, making it the best ultra-cheap mini PC for gaming on this list. Gaming Mini PC number 4, Mac Mini M2. You may not be thinking of gaming when you think Mac Mini M2, but it does deliver surprisingly great performance, allowing you to play a wide range of games at a decent frame rate. And given its cost, it's hard not to consider the Mac Mini M2 as a capable mini gaming PC. With a noticeable performance increase over the M1 chip, the M2 chip comes with 8 cores and 10 GPU cores supporting strong performance. And it's whether you're playing games or just getting work done. And thanks to a plethora of ports, the Mac Mini M2 supports up to 2 4K displays at 120Hz. And because the M2 natively supports Thunderbolt, you can even back it up with an external GPU later down the line. It also comes with Wi-Fi 6E and Bluetooth 5.3. So if you plan to online game, you won't be disappointed. And yes, for pure gaming performance, a Windows PC is a better option. But if you want the Mac ecosystem yet want to dabble with games here and there, this is an affordable option. The hardware specs are as follows. It has the Apple M2 8-core CPU with a 10-core integrated GPU, 16GB of unified RAM, and 256GB of storage. This unit obviously runs on Mac OS, and they expect to play in the 1080p to 144Hz to 1440p at about 60Hz resolution space. Again, all of this varies depending on the game that you're playing, but for AAA titles, expect the lower end scale of the resolution. The I/O specs included on the backplate consist of 2 Thunderbolt 4/USB 4 ports, 1 HDMI port, and 2 USB-A 3.1 ports, plus a Gigabit Ethernet RJ45 jack and a 3.5mm audio jack. In short, the Mac Mini M2 is quite the powerhouse for the money, but it's not really suitable for those who want to game outside of the Apple ecosphere, thus making this the best gaming mini PC for Apple users. And gaming mini PC number 3, Intel NUC12 Enthusiast. The Intel NUC12 Enthusiast, also known as the Serpent Cannon, is a jackhammer that you can fit into your pocket. With a 12th gen Intel CPU and a Windows Pro pre-installed, and it can even punch up to 1440p in some games. To keep things cool, there's an innovative cooling design featuring a dual fan air intake and 5 heat pipes, which carries heat away from the GPU. It is both Wi-Fi and Bluetooth capable to help expand your wireless option set. However, on the downside, the Zotac Z-Box may be the better offer as it packs a RTX 4070M GPU, which can outpace the Arc A770M. The hardware specs are as follows. Comes with an Intel Core i7-12700H with 12 cores, an Intel Arc A770M, and comes with a copy of Windows 11 Home. Now this model is considered a bare bones unit, meaning it doesn't come pre-installed with RAM or storage. So you can select up to 64 gigs of DDR4 RAM or up to 4 terabytes of M.2 NVMe PCIe 4th gen storage. Expect to play in 1080p up to 240Hz, all the way up to 1440p at 60Hz resolution. The I/O specs include a front plate consisting of one USB 3.1 port, one USB 2.0 port, a Thunderbolt 4 port, and a 3-in-1 UHS-2 SD card reader, plus a 3.5mm audio jack. The rear plate consists of 4 USB 3.2 SS ports, an HDMI 2.0 port, two 1.4A display ports, a 2.5 gig RJ45 LAN port, a Thunderbolt 4 port, and an optical audio jack. Ultimately, this form factor is really cool. Regardless of your setup, you will garner some props from your friends and family. But truthfully, at this price point, you could buy a gaming laptop or a serious Ultrabook. So this is really dedicated to those who value small form factor rigs, making this the best mid-range gaming mini PC on the market. Gaming mini PC number 2, Minisforum Venus Series UM773. If you're on the hunt for a wallet-friendly mini PC that doesn't skimp on performance, then the Minisforum Venus Series UM773 is worth considering. Despite its budget-friendly price tag, the UM773 can definitely crunch some teraflops with its AMD Ryzen 7 7735HS with integrated AMD graphics. And yeah, sure, there isn't a discrete GPU, but the integrated AMD Radeon 680M GPU can rival some lower-end dedicated graphics cards, especially in eSport titles. And the best part? All of the gaming goodness that comes with the price tag of just $569. There are a lot of models on the market that are trying to contend in that range with the UM773 Lite. But after you see the spec sheets here, you will know why this model has become so popular. The hardware specs are as follows. It comes with an AMD Ryzen 7 7735HS CPU with a dedicated AMD Radeon 680M GPU. It has 32GB of DDR5 RAM at 4800Hz. It also comes with 1TB of NVMe SSD storage. It runs on Windows 11 Home, and you could expect to play in the 1080p resolution from 60Hz up to 144Hz. The I/O specs include a front plate consisting of one USB-C port, a 3.5mm audio jack, and a USB 4 port, while the rear plate consists of two HDMI 2.0 ports, two USB 2.0 ports, two USB 3.2 ports, and a 2.5 gig RJ45 LAN port. So, if you're looking to build a gaming setup on a budget, the Minisforum Venus Series UM773 is definitely a mini PC worth buying. It may be cheap, but your gaming experience will be enjoyable, even if you gotta tweak a setting here or there, making this the best budget gaming PC on our list. And gaming mini PC number 1, Zotac Z-Box Magnus 1. This all-white mini PC doesn't look like much, but the tiny chassis is hiding a beefy RTX 4070 GPU. This graphics card is a powerhouse, delivering solid 1440p gaming performance that'll let you dive into most modern titles with ease. Paired with a solid 13th gen CPU, it has all the oomph you need to not bottleneck the GPU, ensuring you get the best gaming experience possible. In terms of pricing, the Zotac Magnus is on the pricier side. You could arguably get a more powerful full-size gaming PC for the same amount of money. Now, take into account that in this unit it is bare bones, so you do need to add your own RAM and storage to the unit. But it has a powerful cooling solution that is backed by a full honeycomb ventilation design on top to strike a fine balance between power and thermals in the most dense power compact form factor. The hardware specs are as follows. It comes with an Intel Core i7-13700HX 16-core CPU, an NVIDIA RTX 4070 laptop GPU with 8GB of GDDR6 video RAM, your choice of DDR5 RAM, and again your choice of M.2 NVMe PCIe 4th gen storage. The unit will ship Windows 11 ready, and you can expect to play this powerhouse at anything between 1080p up to 240Hz, 1440p up to 120Hz, and even 4K up to 60Hz resolution on specific titles and depending on your settings. The I/O specs include a front plate consisting of one USB 3.1 port, a 3-in-1 UHS-2 SD card reader, a 3.5mm audio jack in and out, and a Thunderbolt 4 port. As for the rear port, it consists of dual Wi-Fi SMA connectors, 4 USB 3.1 ports, an HDMI 2.1 port, 2 1.4A display ports, and 2 2.5GB RJ45 LAN ports. If you are looking for a compact space-saving solution without sacrificing on gaming performance, the Magnus Z-Box is worth every penny. Its sleek design, impressive specs, and solid gaming performance makes it one of the best mini gaming PCs for gaming enthusiasts who demand exceptional performance from a dedicated graphics card. Now that we have reviewed these mini PCs, let's recap with a rapid-fire summary. Get the Ace Magician's AM06 Pro if you're looking for an ultra-cheap gaming mini PC. Buy the Mac Mini M2 if you're an Apple enthusiast who cares to game from time to time. Go for the Intel NUC12 enthusiast if you want the best gaming in between the 1 to 2K resolution scale. Need a budget casual unit? The Minisform Venus Series UM773 will get you sorted with the right specs. And if you want a platform that can scale even into the 4K arena, the Zotac Z-Box Magnus 1 has the right specs to get you there. We hope we have saved you hours of research, or at the very least have given you useful information to digest. And please let us know which gaming mini PC you would choose. Comment down below. Again, links to all of these items and our social media are posted in the video description box below. And when you're ready, check out the next video.